Apparently my power just went out. Oh, shit. What's up, guys? Good morning. It is Jonathan with One Big Impact. That kind of sucks for an angle. But I wanted to talk about what a shitty timing for the power to go out, right? Right as I'm making a freaking video. Okay, so we're going to roll with it. But anyway, okay. So I still can't believe that just happened. Okay, so we're gonna turn the power back on. Hold on. Okay, so hopefully the power's gonna come back on. Yay! Okay. So you're probably gonna hear everything starting up. I apologize for that. But I don't know why that was annoying to me that I didn't have power, but we have power now. Okay, so if you're new here, please check us out on Facebook. Our group is called Healthy Living for a Healthy Life, and also on Instagram at One Big Impact. Today I wanted to talk about the least to most important things or important aspects of the Atkins diet to lose weight. So starting with number 10, we have 10 things really quick that we're going to talk about of if you are looking to lose weight, what are the least important things all the way down to the most important things. Now, these can be moved around, obviously, and the first one is exercise. Exercise is probably going to be the least important thing when you are starting the Atkins diet. You don't have to exercise. I know. But if you don't want to be a big, soggy piece of shit, you should probably exercise. If you want to make sure your skin goes back to normal and stuff like that, it's probably really important for you. So, that being said, you really don't have to exercise unless you hit like a plateau down the road or something like that where you need to burn more calories. You probably can get away with not doing it at all. But if you want to gain muscle, if you want to be strong, if you want to look better and stuff like that and feel better emotionally, physically, mentally, and all those things, then maybe that would be something that you would incorporate. Obviously, I would say it's important, but in this big scheme of things, it's really not that important. The next thing is protein. Protein's really not that important if you're not trying to gain muscle. So think about it. One thing that protein is good for is adding the satiety feeling, meaning you feel fuller longer. So it could be nice, but also there's really no benefit to going crazy on protein, overly crazy on protein. And maybe not with the Atkins diet, but a diet in general. Instead of getting full longer off of protein, you would probably reach for something like vegetables, because vegetables, although calorically they are the same, a little 3-ounce piece of steak is going to be like 250 calories, and you could eat 5 pounds of lettuce. Which one's going to keep you fuller? I mean, you're talking just volume of food. You're going to get more out of a vegetable. So we're on number 8, cardio. Cardio is not that important unless you need it down the road or something like that, but most people can get away with probably not ever doing it. So I'm not saying it's good for your heart to not do it, but as far as this is concerned, you can definitely lose weight without it. Meal prep. You don't have to meal prep. You really don't. I'm going to say it's a lot harder to not meal prep and stay on track and stuff like that, because you're going to be like on an Atkins app trying to count your carbs, trying to count your calories, trying to do this, trying to do that. But can it be done? Yeah, and I've done it. It's not the easiest thing in the world. Next, you don't have to follow a meal plan. I have meal plans for sale. Is it 9,000% easier following a meal plan than it is winging it on your own? Yeah. Can you lose weight in another way? Yeah. I would say people that just don't have a very busy life might benefit from just kind of winging it and going along the process and learning the process through the way and not really having a meal plan. But if you have a busy life, meal plan, meal prep, those can be very difficult, very beneficial things for you. Carbs in check. Number 5, carbs in check. Obviously, we are getting more important now. Carbs in check are probably going to be, I mean, I could put that as number 1, but there's some other things that I put as number 1. Having your carbs in check is super important. It's about 50-50 important. Now, having your carbs in check, meaning that you're not eating high carbohydrate foods. If you randomly go eat some potatoes or candy or a slushie or some random ice cream or something like that, you're not going to get fat per se in 5 seconds, but you are going to retain all your water for another 3 or 4 days till you get back to fat burning zone. So it's super important. If you're doing that every other day, you're virtually not losing weight. You're probably going to start picking up water weight like crazy. And then eventually it's just going to get out of control and you're going to start getting overweight again. Next thing is calories in check. Calories is really important, okay? It's an average though. If you eat a lot one day and then eat a little bit the next day, you could probably get away with it. But who's to say what's a lot and what's a little? So having a good baseline for your calories is going to be pretty beneficial. So we're getting more important now. Water. Water is going to be number 3 on the list because drink your damn water, that's why. But it's so important because when you do get rid of the carbohydrates, you're no longer holding on to water. Basically, for each carbohydrate that you hold, each gram of carbohydrates that you eat holds 2.9 grams of water. Well, you've gotten rid of the carbohydrates. You're not eating 300 or 400 carbs a day. You're eating like 12 or 15. So you are completely getting rid of all your water on a regular basis. You want to make sure you add salt to your food. That helps you retain water. And also drinking tons of water is really important because you'll dehydrate a lot faster. So it's really important. And you get muscle cramps and soreness and fatigue and lightheadedness and stuff like that. So keep that in check. Number 2, veggies. They make you feel full. Okay, these are important. They're good for brain function and they help you go to the bathroom. And you do need them because, well, that's what the world says. You need some carbohydrates, 12 to 15 through foundation vegetables, 18 to 22 total for induction phase. If you're going above that, then it's 40, 60, 80, 100, whatever way you're going. But those are really important, especially for going to the bathroom. And then number 1, I put as number 1, fat. Because, well, you're not going to have a fuel source if you don't do that. People don't realize if you're not eating carbs, fat is your fuel. So you're low fat or low carb, whichever way you're going to go, you need to make sure you're getting that fuel source. Otherwise, you're going to be ravenously hungry and it's just going to go crazy. You need that feeling that you're full, but also you're not going to be starving for those carbohydrates all of a sudden because your body's just better at processing that as a fuel source. I hope this information helped you. If it did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Join us on Facebook. Our group is called Healthy Living for a Healthy Life. Be stronger than your excuses and have a great day.